Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for November 1st to the 10th. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it, Sagittarius. And yeah, you heard me correctly. I said November 1st to the 10th. Technically, it's the 4th to the 10th we'd be doing, but look at that. Look at all these major aspects that are happening right before the 4th. You know I won't leave you hanging. And you'll see that I'm getting up close and personal with y'all because I'm a lot closer to the camera. Because look, the sun's hitting my face. Anyway, let's get started. This is the busiest week of November. Sagittarius, you see all these aspects, transits happening. We're kicking it off November 1st, the new moon in Scorpio. As you know, as I mentioned in your monthly forecast, it's a big new moon in Scorpio. Really amazing. I love this new moon. It's going to be one that you're really going to feel because we've got the sun in Scorpio. Obviously, we're still in Scorpio season. We've got Mercury in Scorpio, a lot of Scorpio energy. So intensity, depth, passion. All right. You're going to be feeling all of this. This is happening in your 12th house, by the way. Okay. So, what does that mean? It means a lot of things are going to be happening behind the scenes for you. It means you could be going really, really deep on a subconscious level. That is the 12th house. All right. It's spirituality. There's healing. It's facing fears. All right. So, there's a lot of unrooting that you may be doing through this portal. Remember, this portal that's opening is for you. Set intentions during this new moon. Okay. This is time to have your great awakening. This is all about being in touch with your truths. And remember, there may be something here with work as well that you identify with, that you realize you have some moment of clarity. Uranus is still very active. We had that, Mars, Uranus sextile last week. You're feeling the tail end of that. But there also may be something here where I just want you to keep in mind around this new moon, there's going to be some family stuff for y'all. Okay. Good stuff though, because Saturn is trining this new moon, and Saturn's in Pisces in your 4th house. That's your domestic sector, home, family, children, real estate, property matters, things that have to do with home, significant other, things like that. Okay, this is bringing that level of determination, maturity, things that Saturn represents, long-term energy. Now it's Scorpio energy that we're still in, right? So secrets coming to the surface. All right. This new moon in Scorpio, again, is in your 12th house. So it may be things that you're unrooting within you, becoming more in touch with like your higher truths. You're all about that. You're Sagittarius. So, but it is Scorpio energy. So it could be like within your physical world. As in, I've been referencing that show, The Perfect Couple on Netflix. Did you see that? Sagittarius, with Nicole Kidman. It's the show where literally every scene is a close up of a character whose face reflects something like, "Ooh, I have a secret," or "Ooh, I know your secret." Like that kind of energy. Scorpio season. Scorpio season. Now, with the fact that new moon is in Scorpio with the sun, with Mercury. Remember, I've said this, Mercury in Scorpio, like digging deep, things coming to the surface. Yeah, there could be some things here, but again, it can be you just being honest with yourself about circumstances or being in touch with your higher truths and passionate about it. Remember, Scorpio has that great passion. Now, here's the other thing, Sagittarius. This new moon, the rulers are Mars and Pluto. Okay, those are Scorpio's two rulers, traditional and modern. And as you see, we got that Mars opposite Pluto. It's going to happen. All right. We'll talk about that in a second, but just know Scorpio is the scorpion. Stingers can be out. Just on, just an FYI. Okay. Just an FYI. You see the blue asterisk, the best aspects of the month or of the week as well. Now, on the November 2nd, we've got Mercury trining Mars and then Mercury sextile Pluto. So absolutely love this for you in a humongous way. First, Mercury trining Mars, very rare. We have it once a year. That's it. This is big. It's a trine. It's auspicious. There is something here where you will feel this confidence in conversations, in speaking. It's like this, I got this energy. Okay. It's going to be excellent with any conversations you have to have that help you discover your truths, or again, truth of the matter in a situation that may be important to you. Okay, so have important conversations now. You're going to feel the weight of these conversations. They may be big conversations that you need to have, but remember, it's a trine, so it's working in your favor. Things are flowing in your favor toward success and power. Now, Mercury sextiling Pluto. Wow, this is big, okay? Because this is going to, it's very harmonious. It's a very harmonious aspect. You are getting to the bottom of things now. Remember, Pluto, that depth, the underworld, going deep. You've got this new moon in Scorpio that, again, Pluto, the ruler of this. So that 12th house energy, you are going to be going deep here, okay? But in this fun way, like not afraid to speaking your truth, finding your truth, especially in relationships, finances, money may be a big matter for you, okay? But there is something of a confidence booster here with conversations that you do have. Also, it is very psychological here. So there's, remember, some breaking down some walls to build your power, sense of empowerment. Now, then you see all of that's happening at 29 degrees, obviously, because Mercury's about to move into your sign. So those aspects are going to be strong. Then Mercury moves into your sign. I talk about this at length and detail in your monthly forecast that I just released last week. So I'll skip this for a little bit. Just know Mercury's in your sign for 2 months. Okay. This is, remember, big picture energy. You're going to definitely have some big moments of processing things. Definitely going to have some conversations. You need to have big philosophical conversations. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be thinking about traveling. You're even short distances here. Okay, Sagittarius, 2 months Mercury in your sign until 2025, right? Beginning of 2025. And remember, Mercury will retrograde in your sign. It's not a bad, it's not, I actually, I like the Mercury retrograde in your sign. And again, I explained that in your weekly or in your monthly forecast last week, if you want to take a look. Now, November 3rd, we've got Mars opposite Pluto. Again, I've talked about this for weeks because Mars opposite Pluto is one of the strongest, most challenging aspects among all the aspects that you can have in astrology. Okay, so it is strong. You got Mars, God of War, Pluto, all about destruction, power. You do the math. It's happening at 29 degrees, anaretic degree. Strong. It's very strong. Okay, very, competitive energy here, power driven, power struggles. Again, I talk about this a lot in your monthly forecast. But just remember, you can use this energy, channel it to feel driven, feel powerful, transformative. Remember, that's what Pluto is: death and rebirth, regeneration. You're definitely going to have something with money here. This is Mars opposite Pluto in your 8th house, your 2nd house. Something with money's going to come up. All right, just keep that in mind. Remember, you can channel this energy. You've got the 2 rulers of Scorpio. All right, so that intensity, that charge, feeling unstoppable, the energy of a dragon and kraken and mommy shark, whatever you want, but use it, channel it for you, okay, for growth. Use it constructively, creatively too as well. Remember, you're on a karmic journey here. All right, this is all about action that you take, inspired action, because Mars opposite Pluto, wow, this is strong. Okay, 2 things. One, this is so strong, the actions that you take. Remember, this can be some sort of butterfly effect that you set wheels in motion for something. So remember, you want to channel this energy to vibrate at a high frequency. Secondly, with great power like this comes great responsibility. So channel this energy to be the best version of yourself. All right. Now, Venus will be opposite Jupiter. Very interesting. Very interesting. You're definitely going to feel this, Sagittarius. Why? Because Venus is still in your sign. Jupiter is your ruling planet. You're going to feel this. Now, sure, Venus opposite Jupiter, there's going to be something here. Can be joyful, can be fun, very optimistic. We love this. It's the 2 benefic planets. But it's an opposition. And with an aspect like this, where Jupiter's all about expansion, well, there's no off button here. It's like a credit card that's got no max limit to it. So this is a time where you might find yourself being very indulgent, very splurging on things, very excessive. That's just how it is. That's how it is. So just be mindful of this aspect. May have to do with partnerships and relationships, okay? Jupiter is in Gemini, your opposite sign. One-on-one commitments here. There could be something here. So yeah, have your fun. Have your fun. But ask yourself, if you are going shopping, do I really need 4 pairs of Jimmy Choos? Do I really need to buy another private island? Like, remember, there's got to be an off button at some point. Just be mindful this day. Now, you see Mars will enter Leo that same day. Wow, this is going to be big, very fiery, right? Again, another aspect that I talk about in detail, in length in your monthly forecast. Check it out. Just know Mars is going to be here all month, okay? Mars will retrograde here next month. Now, why is this so significant? Because remember, I've been saying Mars is in shadow, is going to go retrograde, and then spring 2025 come back here. And so when we get to spring 2025, anything that happens from now until the end of the month, even during the retrograde beginning of December, you're coming back to it, okay? Remember, so take those inspired actions on your karmic journey. This is your 9th house. Leo is your 9th house. Spirituality, this is great. You're the native ruler of the 9th house. Spirituality, higher mind, travel, it's going to be a big thing. Long distance travel, publishing, okay? Maybe you're working on a book, broadcasting, maybe you're starting your own YouTube channel. There's a lot here. Education, higher education, maybe you're going back to school, maybe there's something here that you want to do. Mars is bringing that fire. I love it. This is absolutely amazing, especially because Mars is out of Leo or Cancer. Obviously, Mars is going to go back into Cancer, but Mars is so much better in Leo. Remember, Mars is in shadow, so he's not at his 160% he normally is. Maybe like 70%, okay? But one thing that I do want you to watch out for is that Mars in Leo can be very like prideful, right? So just keep that in mind. Just remember, if you're going to feel that, use it toward feeling proud of what you're about to accomplish, things that, goals that you're reaching, right? Leo's like the king, right? So anyway, you've got Sun trining Saturn on the 4th, November 4th. This is Monday. This is absolutely amazing. Another relatively rare aspect. It happens like twice a year. So again, please take advantage of this. You want to use these aspects to your advantage. This is one of the best aspects of the month. Okay, we've got the Sun trining Saturn. Remember the Moon trining Saturn too. We remember that with the new moon. So again, Saturn and Pisces, your 4th house. Things that have to do with home, foundations of your life. Big energy here. Use this. This is all about having that discipline to set these long-term goals. Okay. Remember, that's what Saturn is. Saturn, sure, a malefic planet, but he gets a bad rep. He's basically a coach, right? Like Friday Night Light style. Like, God, you do this. Yeah, go. Like, he's just trying to inspire you. And he can make you work a lot harder to, go through some things. Life experiences, right? Saturn is life lessons. But again, he rewards you in the end. You do the work, he rewards you. Okay, so something around this time, you could feel something kick into higher gear for you. Okay, when it comes to things that have to do with that home energy. Also, it's Saturn, so there could be something here where there's a male authority, a boss, a guardian, a father figure, maybe a landlord, something here, like an authority figure, who is giving some sort of guidance or opening doors for you. Or it may be you that is in that position where you're the one that is that coach, right? So just so you've got a lot of power right now to forge something that is long lasting. Lastly, November 9th, we've got Venus square Neptune. This is going to be that following Saturday. You've got Venus, the little sister to Neptune here in a square. So we've had these aspects a couple times throughout the year. Remember, Venus is in your sign now. So this is, again, going to affect you because Neptune is in your 4th house. So you see all this home, domestic sector, foundations of your life energy. Just know when Venus squares Neptune, this is when you want to have a foot on the ground as you daydream, as you have your wishes for the future. Just have a foot on the ground because Venus can be weakened in this state. Neptune can dissolve things as well. And Neptune's all about the dreamy, the magical, the spiritual. So the best way to use this aspect is to really apply it toward the arts, things that inspire you, music, dance, film. Okay. That's what this aspect is for. All right. One thing about this type of aspect is it can bring out insecurities sometimes with Venus square Neptune. And I just avoid that energy. Avoid that energy because we are in Scorpio season, so it can be a little. One thing that I've been saying in other signs is if you saw the movie Bridesmaids, when Kristen Wiig she saw what's her name? So her Annie saw Helen for the first time. The character played by Rose Byrne, and you could see in Kristen Wiig's face, she was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. You're more beautiful than me. I like nobody will love me like you. Like they love you. Gosh, like I'm not good enough. Like you're so much better than me. Gosh, I wish I was you." That's the type of energy that Venus square Neptune can bring out. So just be mindful of that. You don't want to fall into those low energy frequencies, Sagittarius, especially with that Scorpio energy that can bring up like obsessions and things like that and jealousy and whatnot. But also you're about to enter your birthday season, so you want to bring that energy into it. Sagittarius, let's get to it. Let's see what's going on for you for the week of November 1st to the 10th for Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising. All right. Sagittarius, y'all look great. Where do y'all? What? You always look great. Thanks so much for being here. I do a traditional called a cross spread. Really gives the best overview, especially for a weekly reading. And if we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. Secondly, Sagittarius, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much again for being here, and I'm really grateful. I hope that you are manifesting things for this new moon. Don't forget, you've got a big, bright, beautiful new moon in your sign too, okay? In a few weeks. But before we get there, let's see what's going on here. You are 1000% good. You're absolutely good. You've got nothing to worry about. But just, again, there's got to be something that I want you to keep an eye on, okay? We're going to talk about that. You got the Hanged Man. You're ready. You're ready. With all this energy that's in, like Mercury moving into your sign, we're about to move into your sign. There's a lot of like Sagittarius energy that you're going to start feeling, and that's going to feel really good. You're going through this moment of like, who am I? Like, what do I want? Like identity, your identity, right? The role that you play in this world in, your orbit. You got the Hanged Man here, which is all about that. Let me see things in a different way. Let me see things, have this new perspective on things. Mars and Leo is going to bring that out a lot. Remember, again, that is your ninth house of higher mind, of spirituality, of your belief systems, of your philosophies, of wisdom, right? You see the Hanged Man here, the halo around his head. It just feels like there is this goal in mind for you. And in order to get there, you're going to have to tweak the way that you see some things. Okay. Big energy coming up for me. But this is absolutely amazing. This is great because it says that you're willing to put in that work. Okay. Actually, the other thing you even see, I won't go too much into it, but you do see that the way his legs are crossed is, a nod to the dancing figure in the world, the last card in the major arcana, right? When you finish that journey through the Fool's journey, so that you're kind of like halfway there and you're recognizing things. Anyway, you're good. You're absolutely good. I mean, you've got the Page of Wands in the heart of your spread. So a lot of Sagittarius energy here with the Page of Wands. So this week, I, again, wouldn't be surprised if you're planning a trip, even when I say trip, journey of the mind. If you're not going anywhere physically, up here. So, like coming after the Hangman, oh yeah. Mars moving into Leo, oh yeah, absolutely. Mercury moving into your sign, 1000 freaking percent. Okay, love this for you. Okay, there's something new that you're compelled by. All right, now I don't. Wands, by the way, can be career. There's possibly some career energy that's happening. Remember, there are going to be some Uranus aspects as well. Uranus and Taurus in your sixth house of work, right? There could be some changes that are happening with work, but this is really great. Remember, there's some bright, big imagination that comes with the Page of Wands, that dreaming energy, but remember to have a foot in the ground, all right? You even see that here with that Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. So the Ace of Pentacles, which is so grounding, right? Pentacles, very earthbound here. But anyway, before we even get there, something new's happening, all right? And it may be, again, of the mind or something that you realize or you visualize. You're like, I want that. This is what I want in my life. This is what I'm going to change. Now it's one. So it can be something that has to do with your passions, your ambitions, a lot of creative energy, these creative sparks, also work related, enterprise, career, work. Anyway, Hey, new moon, plant seeds, right? Even see the leaves sprouting from this one. You see he's got two hands on the wand, okay? Just that's he's not going to let this go. He really wants it. You really want something, Sagittarius. Let it happen. Again, part of your transformation. You see the pyramids here? I call them resurrection machines. Very transformative energies with a salamander all over his shirt here coming after that hangman. Now, Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. Yeah, just keep an eye on something new that's happening in your life. It can have to do with money. This is Pentacles. Remember I said you're going to have that Mars-Pluto opposition. It's a tight orb too. It's happening on the 3rd, but it's tight for 2 weeks, right? So you're going to be feeling it for the next 2 weeks. Something that has to do with money and finances. You see that here with the Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area. So don't be, you know, don't hesitate to think different ways, okay, about finances, money. Now, Pentacles, your physical reality, so something in your physical world as well, okay? It could be, you know, a material item. It could be a house. It could be a car. Something here where it's just like, hold off. Let me think about this for a little bit. Let me put more energy into this. You got that Ace of Cups in your crown. With that Page of Wands and the heart of your spread coming after the hangman, you like it is clear as day. You want something new, you want something big, you want something that's going to bring you to tears, something that's emotionally moving, something that you feel that it's just like tears of joy, right? Possibly has to do with a relationship or love. Maybe you're seeking love. Maybe you're in a relationship where you want that spark, you want to feel it in your bones. Some of y'all are looking for something new that may not have to do with love. It has to do with what is going to make me feel alive? What is that? I'm seeking it now. I'm seeking it. That's what I want. You got to know what you want though. Okay? With that 7 of Cups in the root of your spread. Just know what you want, okay? It's you definitely are seeking those feels. You're seeking that, okay? Even a lot of comfort. There's some comfort energy that's like seeking more comfort as well this week. Again, know what you want with that 7 of Cups. This is just saying, hey, listen, you got a new moon that's happening in your 12th house. You can be very nebulous up there. You've got to know what your intentions are and if they're true to you. Are you being your authentic self with this 7 of Cups? All right. You can have anything you want. You even may be considering different options here. And when you do that, if you want many things, that's fine. Just prioritize one thing more than the other, the one that you think that you want the most, and then bring everything else in. You got the 9 of Pentacles in your future. You're going to be fine. Remember, money's going to be a big thing for you. All right. So really how that moment of strategy thinking, especially with that Ace of Pentacles in your challenge area, you're going to be fine. You've got the 9 of Pentacles in your future. You're going to be absolutely fine. Now, for a lot of y'all, it does look like something career related here may be possible. Again, for a lot of y'all, it's going to be home related matters. But at the end of the day, it's just you. What do you want? What's going to bring that wealth in your life? Okay. What's going to make you feel that you're standing in this garden of abundance, pentacles stacked up all around you, falcon on your dang hand here. You see that falcon, right? Who had falcons on their hands back in the medieval times? Only people in the royal court. So when I say like luxuriating and abundance and like you're going to be fine. This is in your future, okay? You even see Venus here, right? All over her gown, the symbol of Venus. So this can be even like that abundance that you feel with love, with passion, with everything that just makes you feel good. Things that you desire, okay? Things that bring you pleasure. But money is going to be a big thing. It's Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles, your physical reality as well. So something could be coming into your physical world. There's a lot of enlightenment here as well, okay? So if you look across, there is this sense of enlightenment. That's what you're seeking. Wisdom as well. Let's get to your stuff. Sagittarius. Oh, the light move. I can move back a little bit. Y'all are amazing. Listen, if you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. What is happening? Like, y'all, you got Mercury on your side. You're supposed to be chatting. And you know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Okay, so let's get down to it. Oh, okay. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about your monthly forecast. I'm not going to give it away because I know a lot of y'all haven't seen a lot of it, but take a look and see what's happening with this and your monthly forecast. Now, King of Wands. Great. there you go. You're on a mission. You're on a mission. You want to be full of this passion. Again, there is this energy of like, let me shift things this week. I've got the power to do that. There's something that I want to move toward that I know is going to fulfill me emotionally and even fill me with that passion for something that, I really want to invest my time into, that I know that when I stick with it, it's going to bring me all that abundance. Now, you also have the Five of Pentacles in your external factors area. So remember what I said. You've got Uranus in Taurus that's going to be a little bit active. Mercury actually is going to be opposite Uranus as well around that new moon. And it's not that big of a deal, but it can be, Uranus can bring those surprises, but also those breakthroughs. I bring this up because this is a Taurus card, okay? Now, you've got the Five of Pentacles in your external factors area. So some of y'all are feeling a little bit of pressure, maybe a little bit of, not having that comfort and support. Maybe there is something there with a partnership. Maybe there's something there with work. Well, maybe there's something there with money, finances, where you're just like, okay, I am definitely feeling this. I don't want to feel that. And that's why I'm feeling motivated to get out of that feeling. I don't want to feel this low energy frequency. I am getting someone else here. Okay, someone else in the picture where you may feel like it can be a boss, a colleague, a company, lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. Okay. Even like friend, something where you feel like they may be like holding you back and where you're not seeing eye to eye, but you may be feeling these low energy frequencies. It can have to do with finances. Again, your physical world. It can be your health as well. Okay. Health, emotional health, wellness, mental health as well. So, just bear that in mind because, you just listen. You got the Six of Pentacles right after the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, remember this is in your external factors area. So this is actually a really good sign as long as you recognize there is someone that maybe doing like, bringing that low energy frequency and you're like, I don't want to be in your quicksand. Step out of it, okay? Or you got Mercury in your sign. Have those conversations you need to have. Remember, I said you're going to have Mercury sextile Pluto. Pluto's empowerment. It's power. You've got Mercury trining Mars. Mars, action, drive, passion. Use that, okay? Use that. Have those conversations because the other thing is, it does seem like there may be someone in your life, in your world, within your orbit who may not even know that they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, so have that conversation. It's almost like that breakthrough is necessary. And then you've got that Six of Pentacles where these two people, they see the church. They're like, okay, let's go in that church and look at all that support around you with the Six of Pentacles. That's blessings here. That is wealth. That's spiritual wealth. That's like, if you're seeing that support, it's coming. It's there. It's right there for you. Someone could come through. Remember, I said, pay attention to Sun, trine, Saturn, where there could be like an authority figure that, brings you that level of support, news that you're seeking. This is a wonderful card where everything just starts harmonizing for you. Now, Three of Cups, really great. You want that. There's something that you want to celebrate. There's something that you want to feel really good about, even if it's, celebrating life itself. Again, you're on this mission to have this new vision, new place in your life, going after something new here. Use that new moon. Lastly, you have the King of Swords. Okay, so really love that. It does seem like there is going to be this breakthrough energy, but something with like breaking free from something because you're going to feel this sense of authority and power that the King of Swords brings. Now, up here, right? Swords, the mental suit, logic, thinking, processing things, communication, brilliant ideas. But there could be you being the one that's like, all right, we got to talk. We got to do this. I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to get going. I'm going to make this happen. Now, this is really strong for you, especially because the King of Swords is Aquarius. Okay. So Aquarius does rule your third house of communication. You're going to feel a lot of that once Pluto moves into Aquarius. Is it next week? It's 2 weeks from now. It's 2 weeks from now. For 20 years. 20 years. Anyway, this is really great. This is being headstrong, very logical, rational, clever, strategic, and ultimately being in touch with your truths. And again, no one can hide anything from you. You may be feeling a little bit of that energy again with this Scorpio energy. secrets, things being revealed, revelations. Well, you're going to get to the bottom of any matter that you need to and have all that power that the King of Swords has. Okay. You're actually really, really good here. There's just maybe someone that you have to have a conversation with. That's all. It may have to do with money or finances. All right. So, Sagittarius, thanks so much for tuning in. Next week, we will talk more about, Venus will move into Capricorn. So there's a lot more of that money energy. And then we have that full moon in Taurus. We got a lot happening next week. Anyway, if you like this reading, Sagittarius, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. And I'll see you next week. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.